Oh, god damn it. I'm not doing single summons because at least I'm guaranteed an SSR, well, a super rare from this. Rainbow. Oh my god, this could be good. Oh my god, please, I beg. I literally beg. Please. Oh, no Super Saiyan 3. Okay, we're doing this slowly. Oh my god, no way! Oh my god, no. Oh my god, there is no. Oh my god, holy. Wait, the first one! Oh my god!
Okay, so what you guys saw right there was my first and only multi-summon on that particular banner back when I was free to play. Obviously, it's not exactly the same. But yeah, definitely was an exciting time for me just because I didn't really summon too much back then. And of course, STR Super Saiyan Goku came out alongside him, and I didn't manage to pull STR Super Saiyan Goku, of course, because I just didn't have the necessary stones to do that additional summon. But one of the things that I really liked about the Hero Extermination event is that it gave you a ton of stones. We haven't had too many events like that recently. Like, I don't think we've ever had an event like that at all, apart from the villain version of that event, of course. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day as always, and if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. Now, before I get into it, I just want to quickly apologize for, like, the uploads being all over the place. I'm working on multiple things, and I am really in the mindset that's going to be worth it. It definitely is going to improve the video quality. I saw a lot of you guys point out that you instantly noticed the the increase in quality when it came to like the videos, because I now upload in 1080p 60 frames per second despite it taking longer to upload. But I hope you guys do enjoy that, of course, and definitely try to improve certain series here and there. So you definitely will be seeing that in coming days / weeks. Just need to wait for a few parts to arrive, and then of course I will go ahead and go forward with those ideas basically. But for today's video, I have Distortion of Time, and I'm going to be, of course, summoning, well, not summoning, but be showcasing the units that were on that particular banner. And what event do we want to take on? Let's take on Goku Black. I think that's a pretty decent challenge. So of course, I'm going to be running an Arale lead as well as Khalifa, just so that we do get a somewhat decent boost. And in the past, I was just running some of the particular units that you can pull from the banners as leads, but that doesn't exactly work out too well, so I'm going to go with this. Of course, the units that they introduced were Super Saiyan God Goku, who is at Super Attack 1 on my global version, despite him being 100% on the Japanese version. You have Physical Bardock, you have the Android 13, as well as the Bojack. Of course, the Bojack did get his rebirth recently. So those are the 4 units that were newly released on that particular banner. And then we have the Turles, who was also featured on it. And then of course we have we have Khalifa and Arale, who are just our leads. I'm definitely going to focus on the STR Super Saiyan God Goku in the future, but the good thing about the STR Super Saiyan God Goku and the Bardock is that they both share the First Awaken link, which is a 25% attack link, and then you also have the Physical Super Saiyan Bardock that can steal super attacks, as well as giving key to all types. And you also have the STR Super Saiyan God Goku, one of the best link sets in the game. He has Over in the Flash, Shocking Speed, and Prepare for Battle, which is just absolutely insane. One of the best link set even to this day. And then of course you have Android 13, who wasn't too great upon his release, but of course when Buhan came out, he became much better because he was an orb changer. Bojack isn't too great. Of course, he is okay if you do want to use him on that Super 17 lead, if you ever find a friend. And I'm pretty certain I covered everyone. Of course, Turles as well. Pretty solid unit again. Incredible on that in team once the once Buhan came out. Even before that, he was pretty good because he was one of the very few key leads in the game. And it's just crazy to see how far he's come. He's still, again, he's pretty solid, but when it comes to just being relevant, he's kind of fallen off because of the lead that he is on. And one of the things that kind of annoyed me is how they split the hero and villain leads. I get the idea. They saw that the heroes and villains were extremely popular, so they kind of like tried to mix it up and turn them into mono teams. But the problem with that is that you create way too many leads to run, and it kind of doesn't allow people that pull certain leads to use them. Of course, it wouldn't matter too much if they did update the friend system, but they haven't done so. So there are a few people that currently can't use their leads, which sucks massively. And I don't know if they are ever going to update, update that friend system. I really hope they do, because I do want to use some of those leads in particular. But at the moment, it doesn't seem like they're going to update it. But we shall see, of course. There was some sort of announcement saying that Dokkan Battle is going to evolve. How much that actually means, we don't know. For all we know, they could just be talking about the category system or something like that. But the thing that I do like about the category system, at the very least, like, I know that quite a few people aren't big fans of it, but at the very least, they are combining heroes and villains again, which I like. They aren't separating the two. They are making sure that it's just one team with that lead in particular. For example, we have Golden Frieza next, and I would imagine that he is going to be bringing a pretty solid lead. Hopefully Angel or maybe Frieza Clan. If it's Frieza Clan, it won't be that great just because, again, there aren't too many units in that category that stand out apart from Final Form Cooler, Full Power Frieza. You do have Tech Final Form, which is pretty solid. I suppose you could run the Tech Golden Frieza as well because he's technically not an Angel. Well, actually, it doesn't make any sense. Well, no, I got the two categories mixed up there. If you was to go Angel, down the Angel route, it would be Tech Super Saiyan for Goku, you know, the Golden Frieza, of course. You would have Tech... Wait, I already said that. The Int... I'm getting myself confused here. Okay, let's go with this. Let's super attack and then talk about the categories. Okay, so when it comes to Golden Frieza, the new one, the Angel, you could potentially be getting the Angel category. So Angel category, Super Gogeta, of course you would have the Frieza as well. You'd have Tech Super Saiyan for Goku. But when it comes to the Frieza Clan, of course it would be King Cole, Final Form Cooler, Tech Golden Frieza, as well as the Angel Golden Frieza, because of course with the Angel in the name, you can run both. And we have been on this stage for such a long time now. Okay, let's go ahead and see what Super Attack. Of course, the God Goku was at Super Attack 10. It would be like way easier to get past this, but I kind of focused on the agility one clearly and just a bunch of other units. Like in hindsight, well, my bad. In hindsight, I kind of wished out I focused on the God Gokus, but I honestly don't know what I was doing. But at the very least, we did see what Super Attack, and Bojack could not die here. That would be great. To be honest, at this point, I'm just pretty much going until I die because I don't see myself beating this event. If I manage to beat it, like, great, but I really don't see myself beating it just because I don't have, yeah, pause. I don't really see myself beating it because I just don't have the necessary, you know, firepower, essentially, or damage. I mean, Raleigh kind of does get that 120 boost. Okay, well, is at Super Attack 10, I believe, but the problem is here, she does have a type disadvantage, but I don't know. Maybe if I focus a bit more on the Arale when it came to farming the Super Attack, she would have been able to, like, you know, get me past this event, but to be honest, that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is to showcase these units, and so far, I think they've been pretty solid. And, of course, let me know in the comment section down below if you pulled on this particular banner, and if you did you manage to pull them? Because, of course, like you saw at the start of the video, I did manage to pull the Bardock, which was an exciting time for me, and I would imagine it was an exciting time for a lot of players because he was one of the very first sealers in the game. And, okay, let's grab these. So, we are going to seal the Super Attack here, and we are pretty close to a Dokkan mode. The question is, who do we want to get it with? I think it will probably be best to get it with Caulifla, just because she is going to hit the hardest. To be fair, if we play it right, we could definitely go all the way and take him out. At least this stage, at the very least. Going to take the stage out, and let's see. Okay, let's keep these two together. I may have been a bit too ambitious here, but of course, Caulifla can go ahead and dodge some of these hits. So if we're lucky, we may be able to, you know, just survive a bit longer. Okay, I think we are, you know, going to see what Super Attack next turn as well. Okay, no Super Attack there. Which is dangerous. Admittedly, that's very dangerous because he could super attack Bojack, and that would put me in a terrible position because I would most likely be dead. And Bojack is at super attack 2, of course. He does have a semi-farmable super attack, but that's just such a grind. And the event doesn't really come back too frequently, so it's not that great. Right, and this is what I was kind of worried about. And I was like questioning... In my head, I was like, wait, why is he not hitting that hard? And I realized that he's the Emma, which I'm going to have to go ahead and use again. And Dokkan mode, right? No Dokkan mode. Okay, that definitely surprised me. I thought I was going to get a Dokkan mode here. And if I take out this stage at least, it's a victory in my book. Because I think that, considering the team that we are running, and the super attack levels, and the leagues that we are running, of course, I think taking out one stage is pretty good. If we maybe took out this stage now and got the Dokkan mode during the last one, we could maybe beat it if I could consistently stun, but that's not very likely. Right, so let's go for the super attack, or the Dokkan mode I should say, with Caulifla. Well, technically the same thing, but of course the Dokkan mode is going to give me a bit more damage. And we are in a very, very interesting spot right now. I could potentially die here. I could lose it all. So let's see. Dokkan mode, Caulifla. If I get super attacks, it's not too bad because she does have a chance to dodge. But if he super attacks Arale, that is where it's most likely over. Maybe, it depends, because if Caulifla dodges the first attack and then I get super attack the next one, I could potentially survive that, but we'll have to see. And before I take him out, let's see. Gets the crit, dodges, but that's bad because we didn't get super attacks. Okay, 28k. I was actually kind of worried there for a moment. Can use a healing item. I'm just making sure that recording's fine. It is. Right, let's go ahead and grab it with these. It still has a ton of health though, that's the problem. Okay. Like, my biggest complaint about the Super Saiyan Gods is that they lack attack links, and that is the main reason why, like, basically everyone wants them to get the Fist Battle link instead of Rebirth, because that additional attack boost is just going to make such a big difference. And because Godly Power isn't a very common attack link, it's just like, okay, it's decent if you pair them up with, you know, certain units, but for the most part, it's just not like a standout link. And I am taking a bit of a risk here. I am basically on my last healing item. I'm pretty certain that I am on my last healing item here, so I'm going to take a bit of a risk. Going to rely on the stun if she doesn't take him out here. Actually, I think she will take him out here. So I've come a long way. Most likely going to be the end of it as soon as I take out the first stage. If I even get past the first stage, which is, well, not first stage, and first rotation. Okay. Go ahead and grab these. Oh, I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm going to grab these. If I get super attacks, it's most likely over. Unless I get blessed by RNG. But yeah, hope you guys have been enjoying the video so far. And of course, if you have, let me know in the comments and it's over. I've had a good time showing them off though. Going back to some of the OG banners. Actually, I can still survive this. 13 has a pretty high defensive stat. But then again, I did just use a healing item, so it's most likely over. I suppose I will find out pretty soon. Okay, that's one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as always, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. And it just died there, it just knew that I was going to die. Let me know in the comment section down below if you summoned on this particular banner, and if you did, who did you manage to pull? And yeah, hope you guys have a great stay as always, and I will see you all in the next one.